Hello, everybody. Edgy shirt view this time, and today we're gonna be ranking the worst month in like the past four, because like the last 3 or 4 have been great, and then this month was just kind of not good. So let's get into it. At last place is slander and vocalist that no one could give less of a shit about so long. Um, I don't. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I don't have anything to say. Just go to the next song. I don't care. Like, I don't even care enough to say anything about it. Damn. Rip Monstercat. I mean, I've really liked the past months, and then this month was just, like, not the best. Number 14 is Rituals by Bishu. Now, this is something I can, like, understand sort of liking, except for that second drop. It's like, I I hate that second drop. It's just like the most generic trap thing ever. But the first drop's I guess sort of cool, and the build-up's pretty great. I just realized I never even gave them fucking number rankings. I don't even. I'll just say what number ranking I think they should have after the end of them. So long, I'll probably give like a 1, and then Rituals I'll give a 3 out of 10 because the build-up's really good. Number 13 is Candy by Dwilly and some other people. And it's just like, man, I just want to get through all the bad stuff so I can get to the good stuff. Because it's like, I could care less about this song. Not the lyrics, the lyrics are horrible. Um, and all I can really say is exactly what I said in my Instinct video. Why is the art for this song just like so bad? Like, I could focus on something else. But, like, the art is just so bad. And the vocals I don't like. Anyway, number 12 is The Mob by Riot. Now, this is where people get angry. Because you see, everyone likes this. But you forget that I have different opinions and people have different opinions. Anyway, I put this at 12. The drops are like super generic bro step garbage that don't affect me. And like, anyway, the first and second build up are pretty cool. I could care less about the orchestral section, and I don't really have much to say here. The art's pretty cool though, and I don't really know, it just doesn't impact me. I forgot to give Candy a rating, didn't I? Fook. Give Candy a 3 out of 10, and I'll give this a 5. It's in the middle. Could have been like worse. It could have been a really bad dubstep song, but this is just a really boring one. So I put it at 12. At number 11 is Slow Motion by Slander and Other Guy. That's what his name is, right? 100%. The build up for this is like not good. The drop itself is pretty cool, and like I don't have anything to say about this. I'm sort of just like speeding through it. The vocals are sort of fine, the build up isn't really good, and the drops semi interesting. But I'd still give it a 5. Just a normal 5. Now I'd say this is where I started to like songs this month. Even though like this next song I think is good, I guess, but not like anything I'll really find myself listening to again. At number 10 is Fired Up by Conroe, which I'll be completely honest with you. I've only listened to this like once or twice. I don't remember anything about the build up or intro or anything. I just remember the drop sort of cool. It's nice. I'll give it like a 6.5. I could see a lot of these I just don't really care about. You know, it's just like I want to care about some of these songs, but some of them have like no character. Like the last couple of months have had amazing tracks. There's been like just loads of amazing tracks the past couple of months. And even this month has its amazing tracks, but it just doesn't compare to the last couple. Because the last couple's had like all these 9, 8, 10s, and this just has like less music and more bad. Anyway, or more just nothing. At number 9 is Dirty Audio, and I ain't gonna try and pronounce his name. And it's Dracaries, or I don't even know how you say it. I don't care. Anyway, it's a pretty cool trap song. I like the first drop. The second drop is like some sort of moon baton stuff. And this is the first track I really like, but at the same time, I don't have much to say. Like it's cool. It's a Dirty Audio track. It's definitely not my favorite Dirty Audio track. It's probably my least favorite on his. No, no, never mind, Roller Coaster. It's my second least favorite of his on the label, and I really like his music on the label, but it's like, eh. I'd give this an 8 out of 10. And speaking of 8s, at number 8 is Half an Orange with Old Friends. Now, here's something I can actually finally talk about a song. Thank God. Because this song actually does something that's cool, right? It actually does something interesting. See, this track, it does this thing. It's called being like a song, right? And basically, what that means is that you have structure, you're interesting, you have good vocals, and you're just good. Like, I don't really find anything special about this song, but it's definitely a good song, I can say that much. And it does have passion put into it, and it's got good vocals, got good instrumental, and I can't really find anything wrong with it. I think I'd give it an 8 as well. At number 7 is Take Me Down by Kuro, which I 8.5 out of 10. I legit have nothing to say about it. I'm just going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 and move on to the next song, which I'll also probably. Nah, this has nice vocals. It has a good build up. This is Hush Waterfall, by the way. I didn't really say anything about it. Um, it's really disappointing for a return from Hush, but like, it's okay. I feel like his LP will be much better than this. The track isn't bad. It's fun, and I don't really see why anyone would like hate on it. Honestly, it just seems like a well-meaning, fun track. And Can't Forget You by Song. Anyway, let's just move on to the next one. I also give that an 8.5. At number 5 is where I say we get into like the actual great tracks. That's what I'd say. The last 10, I some of them I did like, some of them I didn't like, but I could really not care that much about them. But at number 5 is Rearview Mirror by Justin O. Now, I just like to say, people, when this came out or when it got leaked, like, I think it was in Aaron servers, everyone was just like, oh my god, this is so much different than every other Future Bass song that it came out. My god, it's so interesting. Finally, a good Future Bass song. And I'm just like, what? Like, I'll be honest, I like this song, but it's exactly like every other Future Bass song that is like released on the label ever. And people are acting like it's a godsend from heaven. Oh, well, the Future Bass on Instinct Volume 1 was horrible, but this is completely different, man. Justin Oh man comes from a different planet. God, dude. I just wanted to get that off my chest because everyone's like reacting like this is the best thing absolutely ever, and I think it's good, but eh. Anyway, let me actually get into the song instead of me talking about that. The vocals in this are great. They're like really sweet, they're nice, and I'm a fan of them. The drop itself feels very impactful, and it does really have a nice summer vibe. Visuals go along with it very well, and yeah, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. This is where the nines come in. And at number 4 is Boss Fight with Sovereign, I believe. That's how you say it. And this track's just like great. The build ups freaking epic as always. It's a boss fight song. And the drop is just fucking great. It's like some sort of combination of I think bro step and rhythm. And that little melody, I don't even know what you call it, the or whatever the fuck, that thing's great. I love it. Everything about this feels like intense, crazy, and I like it. Oh well, Mastrino, I'd basically say this is just a good version of the Riot song for this month. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, Boss Fight did pretty good on this. I like it more than Work, and nothing's gonna top Subside from on the label. Anyway, going to three is She's a Killer by Justin O. The vocals are really solid on this. I don't know who does them, but they're solid. Visuals fit it very well. It's got this glitchy sort of vibe or so, and the drop's pretty great. Mastrino, I kind of agree with you. I didn't really think it was the best thing either. And She's a Killer is pretty great. I don't really have much to say about it. Justin O is like really solid so far, but I don't think he's done anything out of the ordinary or interesting. He's just made some really good music that I can't really classify as like super creative. The idea behind the song is sort of cool compared to Rearview Mirror at least, but I don't think it's anything special. But at the same time, I just really like it. I'm gonna give it a 9.7 out of 10 because that doesn't get a 10. The next two do. At two is Prometheus by Ramses B. Now, how how does Slander release on the same label as this? I really I don't know even. Like that just blows my mind. The label can release So Long by Slander and then they can release this. This track is really good. I swear to God, it's amazing. It's godlike. The first build up's sort of cool. It sets up the atmosphere, the mood. The art doesn't even like. I mean, the art matches perfectly. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't even like pay attention. I like this song too much. The little that leads into the fucking vocal sample fits it really well. Gets you like ready for whatever the hell the dude's gonna say. Talks about how there's some dude trying to like mess with them, and then the drop comes in, or I don't really count it as a drop. I just think of it as like more of a build up. I think it's pretty great. It sets up this cool, chilly, scary atmosphere, and in my opinion, like the first 3 minutes of this song, like a solid 10 out of 10. I do like the last three, but I feel like they don't really like do as much as the first three, setting up the atmosphere and the vibe. And I feel like if the second drop was a little bit more climatic, then I would have liked this more, just with like most psytrance. But other than that, I don't really have much to fault on this song. It's a good song, it does a lot of interesting things, and I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it a 10. Why not? Compared to the other songs like of this month, this deserves a 10. And my number one is Forever by Reach, and I don't know why this is on Uncaged, but this is just great. I don't think it's overrated. I'm gonna give this a 10. I don't really have much to say. It's just like it feels like a classic Monstercat song. It has nice vibes. It just feels like it actually belongs on the label. Time Goes By is this month. Dogmatism. God damn it. I mean, hey, sometimes you just don't have much to say about a song. Like with a song like this, I just feel like it sets itself up perfectly enough anyway. It's a really good track. I I really really like it. I don't even have much to say. It just gives me chills and like nostalgic vibes. And yeah, uh, this month compared to at least the last three was pretty shit. I'll be honest. Shirk's releasing an album in about 5 hours. That album will probably be better than this entire month, and is probably going to get a 10. And yeah, seems good. Uh, this was a horrible live stream, and possibly later, me and Nail Void will be doing something a little bit different for a live stream as well. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow, but you're gonna see another live stream soon. And I have three big series planned, so to say. The artist ranking is the first one, and there's two others that are gonna be coming after that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you.